Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I'm Ila Susan with the news. First, the headlines. Cooperation and Home Minister Amit Shah chairs Manthan Baitak to review progress and strengthen cooperative sector. President Draupadi Murmu calls use of new technology to bring revolutionary changes in veterinary medicine and care. Blast in Telangana chemical factory kills at least 8. And Dr. T. Au Trophy, 24th Inter-District Football Championship to be held from the 1st to the 15th of August 2025. And now the news in detail. The Minister of Cooperation, Amit Shah, chaired the Manthan Baitak of Cooperation Ministers of States and Union Territories in New Delhi. The event will serve as a platform to review progress, exchange views and chart a way forward to achieve the collective goal of strengthening the cooperative sector. During the meeting, all major initiatives was discussed, including the establishment of 2 lakh new multipurpose primary agricultural credit societies and dairy and fisheries cooperative societies to strengthen last-mile rural service delivery. Deliberation on the world's largest grain storage scheme in the cooperative sector was also held, aimed at enhancing food security and farmers' empowerment. The primary objective of the Manthan Baitak, as a comprehensive review of the initiatives and schemes of the ministry, will evaluate the progress made, facilitate the exchange of experiences, best practices and constructive suggestions from states and union territories. In other news, President Draupadi Murmu has said that technology, like other fields, has the potential to bring revolutionary changes in veterinary medicine and care as well. Addressing the 11th convocation of the Indian Veterinary Research Institute in Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh this morning, the President said that the use of technology can empower veterinary hospitals across the country. President Murmu said that the use of technologies like genome editing, embryo transfer technologies, artificial intelligence and big data analytics can bring revolutionary changes in this field. The President appealed to institutes like IVRI to find indigenous and low-cost treatments and nutrition for animals. She said that today the concept of One Health is gaining importance across the world. This concept holds that humans, domestic and wild animals, flora and the wider environment are all interdependent. The President also said that as a premier veterinary institute, IVRI could play an important role in this field, especially in the prevention and control of zoonotic diseases. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla today inaugurated the 2-day annual conference of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association India Region Zone 2 in Tapovan, Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh. The conference themed Good Governance in the Digital Era, Managing Resources, Defending Democracy and Embracing Innovation aims to strengthen democratic institutions, share best practices and explore innovative approaches to governance and legislative functioning. Representatives from the legislative assemblies of Delhi, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab and Jammu and Kashmir attended conference. During his address, Speaker Birla inspired state legislatures to enhance the efficiency and transparency of legislative works.
यहाँ की लोकतांत्रिक विरासत है, आध्यात्मिक ऊर्जा का केंद्र है, शांति सद्भावना का संदेश का केंद्र है और निश्चित रूप से इस धरती पर आयोजन के सम्मेलन से एक नई ऊर्जा मिलेगी, नया मार्गदर्शन मिलेगा और सभी लोकतांत्रिक संस्थाएं नए विचारों से, नए चिंतन से बदलती परिस्थिति के अंदर और जनता की अपेक्षाएं, आकांक्षाओं को पूरी कर पाएंगे।
इस मौके पर ओम बिरला ने प्रकृति और मानव के बनाए संसाधनों की ठीक से निगरानी करने की अपील की।
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has embarked on an official visit to Spain, Portugal and Brazil till the 5th of July. During her visit to Spain, the minister will attend the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development organized by the United Nations and deliver a statement. The conference will address new and emerging issues, the urgent need to fully implement the Sustainable Development Goals and support reform of the international financial architecture. FFD4 will also assess the progress made in the implementation of the Monterrey Consensus, the Doha Declaration and the Addis Ababa Action Agenda. She will also participate and deliver a keynote address at the International Business Forum Leadership Summit in the city of Seville. On the sidelines of the FFD4, the minister will meet senior ministers from Germany, Peru and New Zealand and the president of European Investment Bank. During her visit to Portugal, the minister is expected to have a bilateral meeting with her counterpart from Portugal. She will also interact with prominent investors and members of the Indian diaspora. During her visit to Brazil, the union minister will address the 10th annual meeting of the New Development Bank as India's governor. She will also attend the first BRICS finance ministers and central bank governors meeting in Rio de Janeiro. And now let's go for a short commercial break. Please stay with us.
QR कोड स्कैन करो 5000 का कैशबैक पाओ वाह दिल बन गया
UPI पिन एंटरिंग सिर्फ पैसे भेजने के लिए है
RBI कहता है
जानकार बनिए सतर्क रहिए
QR कोड स्कैन करो 5000 का कैशबैक पाओ वाह दिल बन गया
UPI पिन एंटरिंग सिर्फ पैसे भेजने के लिए है
RBI कहता है
जानकार बनिए सतर्क रहिए
And welcome back. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will embark on a 3-day official visit to the United States from today at the invitation of U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio to participate in the upcoming Quad Foreign Ministers meeting scheduled to be held tomorrow. In a statement, the Ministry of External Affairs said that the Quad grouping will focus on new proposals to advance a common vision for a free and open Indo-Pacific. Notably, this meeting will mark the first gathering of the Quad ministers following the Pahalgam attack. Dr. Jaishankar will also inaugurate an exhibition titled The Human Cost of Terrorism at the United Nations headquarters in New York today. The exhibition will highlight the devastating impact of terrorist acts worldwide as well as the steps taken by the international community to combat terrorism. Meanwhile, in Telangana, at least 8 workers were killed and 28 others injured in a massive reactor blast at an industrial unit in Pasham Mailaram near Hyderabad today. The incident occurred in a chemical factory in the industrial area. The explosion triggered a huge fire which engulfed the premises of Sigachi Chemicals. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed condolences to those who have lost their loved ones in a fire, and he announced an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees to the next of kin of each deceased from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund and 50,000 rupees to those injured in the accident. In other news, 3 out of the 4 persons arrested in connection with the gang rape of a female student at a city-based law college had pre-planned the assault, a police officer said today. Sleuths of the 9-member special investigation team probing the incident also found that the 3 accused, Monojit Mishra, Pratim Mukherjee and Zayed Ahmed, had a history of sexually harassing female students of the college. According to the officer, the trio would record such episodes on their mobile phones and later use the footage to blackmail the victims. Kolkata police has launched a search for mobile videos allegedly filmed by the trio. The SIT has prepared a list of over 25 people, mostly students of South Calcutta Law College, who were present at the educational institution on June 25th evening, he said. Meanwhile, a BJP central team constituted by the party president Jagat Prasad Nada reached Kolkata to look into the rape incident at the law college. The team will collect information regarding the heinous incident and submit a report to the party president. They will also visit the college later in the day. Among others, the former Chief Minister of Tripura, Biplab Deb, is in the team. He said the law and order situation in West Bengal has completely deteriorated. He alleged that it is clear that the accused are linked to the Trinamool Congress and women are not safe in the TMC regime. The handing over of assets on the fostering climate-resilient upland farming system in the northeast Nagaland and signing of memorandum of agreement was held under the chairmanship of Chief Secretary and Chairman PSC Focus Nagaland, Dr. J. Alam, IAS, at the CS's Conference Hall, Nagaland Civil Secretariat today. APC and MD Focus Nagaland, Wezope Kenye, IAS, delivering his message, said that it is a very significant day marking the official closing of the project's 6-year journey and emphasized that handing over assets to the line departments is a step forward in ensuring sustainability of its intervention. Kenya remarked that foundation has been laid and taking forward, the projects will now depend on the concerned departments. He also appealed to the line departments to continue fostering to the needs of the farming community in Nagaland. Chief Secretary Dr. J. Alam delivering his concluding remarks said through the independent third-party assessment and comments from the senior officials focused projects brings an encouraging picture compared to many other projects implemented in Nagaland. Alam also urged the departments to make the best use of the resources available and to mobilize, maintain, upscale and expand the projects for the benefit of the people. Earlier, handing over of assets under Focus Nagaland and signing of MOA was done with Department of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, the Department of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services, Department of Cooperation and also the Department of Agriculture. Moving on to sports, fixture for Dr. T. Au Trophy 24th Inter-District Football Championships 2025, which is set to be held from the 1st to 15th of August 2025, was drawn today at IG Stadium, Kohima. Addressing the media for the upcoming Dr. T. Au Trophy, the Nagaland Football Association announced that this year the prestigious Inter-District Championship will be hosted by the Kohima District Football Association. Deputy Commissioner Kohima B. Henok Buchim said that Dr. T. Au Trophy is one of the prominent football tournaments in Nagaland that serves a platform to promote local football talent from across districts. Nibu Sekose, President Nagaland Football Association and Executive Member, All India Football Federation, said the purpose of the championship is for the development of football and footballers in the state and also to groom players from a young age and give them a platform to grow and move on to bigger arenas at their doorstep. The tournament will be in adherence to all football laws sanctioned by the AIFF and FIFA. The 17 teams from 17 districts of Nagaland will be participating in the tournament. The tournament will carry a winning prize money of 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs for the second runners-up and 50,000 each for the semi-finalists, and also with individual awards, trophies and certificates.
In a footballing Indian nation as a state that was represented by a footballing giant in India football history, going to be by the name Dr. Teo, first captain of India Olympic football team 1948 and flag bearers of the Indian contingent Olympic.
And now for the weather reports of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 36 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 32 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 34 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. Phek had a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And to end the news, here's a recap of the top stories. Cooperation and Home Minister Amit Shah chairs Manthan Baitak to review progress and strengthen cooperative sector. President Draupadi Murmu calls for use of new technology to bring revolutionary changes in veterinary medicine and care. Blast in Telangana chemical factory kills at least 8. And Dr. T. Al Trophy 24th Inter-District Football Championships to be held from the 1st to the 15th of August 2025. And with this, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.